hate to end up missing something for something that retarded. Hey Aaron Douglas, how's it going? Oh. Trixonic. I just got a day labor job. Hey Susan Solomon. Yeah, so it's good. They're keeping me busy. And I actually like the people I work for. Hey Greasy. Hey Lisa. I bought some clothes today, right? Ross wouldn't let me go in with my bike, and the dollar store won't let me go in with my bike. So, fuck those stores, because since I've been here for a week, everybody's let me bring my bike in the store. These fucking Americans, right? Go to any Mexican store, they're not gonna give me a hard time. Fucking Americans. So we got some pants, got a shirt. Look at my fancy socks, they're all girly, right? But that's all they had. And then this one, they're canoeing. I could have went into Goodwill. They probably would have let me bring my bike in there. I got some Star Wars socks. Yeah, Wally World, but I'm just too lazy to lock everything up. Take the seat off. Take my lights off. Take everything. It's better just to bring it in. Hey, Dylan. Yes, because I've been wearing the same clothes for days. So I think I'm going to go take a shower. Right? And then we'll try to find some place where I could get something to shave. I need to shave. And I need like a dollar thing where, you know, I have scissors, I could trim up, shave. Getting a little scruffy there. Hey, Streets of Gold. I'll frame this shirt. It's already fucked up because see all my sweat, so that's never gonna come out. That's how my fire department t-shirts look. So we're at a different part of the mall, and there's benches right here, which is kind of cool. It's an outdoor mall, you know. Oh. So I'm drinking some beer. And you know, I've been unemployed for 2 months. I've been 1 month in working in Arcata. You know, I've been on a good one almost 3 months. This is like my first dry run, or not dry run, but just my first little sobriety thing for 3 days here because it's working. It feels good, but you know, and sometimes I just go overboard. Hey, Rez out. Yeah. Well, it's pretty sad because, you know, I showed up to work. It's my 4th day looking like this. Probably smell like God knows what, right? And you know how you haven't showered or you've been wearing the same clothes for, let's say, a week? You just don't feel right. You just feel dirty, right? So it kind of makes you feel dirty, or whatever it is. You just don't, you know, you feel all grungy and grimy. don't know what's going on with my face. I feel like I got mange. Hey, Chetch. Yes. What happened, Chetch? I thought you would come back 5 minutes or something. Right? I timed your ass out, right? But then, you didn't come back in 5 minutes and I was missing you, fucker. I was like, hey, what happened? What the fuck is that? Come back and tell me to wear curls or something. Yeah, well, hope you're having a good day too, fucker. Oh, I need to smoke some pot. I'm such a wingnut, right? Like, can't bring my bike in the store? Okay, yeah, fuck you, right? Like, who does that? Who acts like that? Right? I'm fucking bad. Even though I didn't say it, but still, you know, under my breath. Yeah, I need one of those things you put your head in. You know, like the put your head in it. I think some salons still do that. You know, these girls are fucking tripped out, right? Yeah, well, good for you. Got to make that money. At least, you know, you're done. Those days are long. I would do 12 hours on Saturday, believe it or not, at my old job. And that's the only reason why I could function. If I worked 5 days a week, I would be crying every fucking day because I wouldn't have any money. That one day, 12 hours overtime, puts a little bit of money in my pocket. There's no 2 days off. Hey, Sky Patty. Oh, very nice. What? No, I did not. Wow. Is that right? Oh shit, you have to invite me over there. I missed this golf course. I'm waiting for the weekend. I'm not gonna go to the golf course, so I'm gonna go to the bay. You know? Yeah. Hit the bay. Hey, Aquarius. Oh, she fell in the grass? That's good. Well, you know, you just have to get back up on the bike, you know. I don't think she's ridden a bike in a while, so. That sounds pretty good. I'm actually glad I'm working. This is my 4th day. Not sure how much money I have. The first day, I kind of fucked it all off, right? I bought some pot, bought some beer, and then this kid at work, I fed him and bought him beer and cigarettes, and it's like, he was supposed to bring me some nuggets the next day. He never showed up, fucker. But I don't care, because, you know, it feels good to do something. You guys helped me, so, you know, pay it forward. The guy didn't have anything to eat, no cigarettes. You know, it was good to drink a beer with someone after work. Today I got miracled, right? So I'm on trash duty, right? These fuckers threw 10 doors in the trash, right? But they threw all kinds of shit, rocks, all kinds of shit on top of it, right? So this guy wants the doors. Yeah. I'm thinking this job, you know, I think they're happy with me, so it's kind of like, you know, I don't know if I'll have time to dip out. So anyways, moved all the trash, threw all the shit out, right? Not all of it, but a bunch of shit out. helped him get the doors, right? So got him 10 doors, brand new doors, and threw them away. It's ridiculous, right? And then all this molding, lots of new molding. This shit is pricey. They had a door thing. He should have took it, right? But he didn't want that because those are a couple $100, $150. So the guy bought me a 6-pack. I said, I just want one beer, right? He said, I couldn't find one Heineken. I got you 6. I was like, oh, thank you. So that was really cool. He bought me a 6-pack. And this guy looks like the guy in Humble. I think that's a different one. These guys look like they were at Clam Beach one time. I'm gonna ask them. I work at a housing development where they're building new houses. So there's probably close to 50 houses, and tomorrow I got to clean a lot of stuff because they're moving along, and now they got to set the foundation for, I'm guessing, 4 or 5 more houses. So they got to stake it out, measure it. No, I'm on trash duty, but the electrician guy likes me. He bought me a 6-pack. Yeah. And then these other guys, they work with the sewer and the streets and stuff. That guy talked to me for a minute. This one guy offered the kid a job, $22 an hour.
Shit, they only have one cashier in there. And there's like the lines like all the way to
Hey,
the
bud.
store.
Hey, bud. Were you at Clam Beach a couple weeks ago? Like a month or two?
No.
Oh, because there was a black one like yours, but I wasn't sure if it was the same one.
There's a guy in Sebastopol that has one that's just a little bit narrower than mine.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Right on. Thank you. Yeah, I got miracled some Heinekens. Can you believe it? But you got 10 doors. I got him a piece of Hardy back. I got him all this trim, right? Because I emptied the trash. And then I got all that shit out for him. So, it was cool. Hey, MM.
Hey.
Let's smoke some pot, right, MM?
Hey. Smoke some pot?
No, I'm talking to my chat. I'm a streamer. Yeah. What are you saying, huh?
Yeah, that's what we need now.
No, I'm talking to my friends on the chat. See, I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay, I see your
That's who
phone
I'm
there,
talking
bro.
to. Yeah. I don't smoke it. Like, but some people are like more dirty than me. So. Yeah, it's not a bad thing, but there's a lot of Mexicans that are doing a lot better than trash duty around here. Serve job. Yeah. Uh-huh. All right. You got a little bit of something here. Yeah, if these guys won't bring me, or let me bring my bike in there, they'll probably call the cops on me any minute. Some people get a really kick out of having a little power and authority. in Humboldt, I would go to this dollar store, right? And everybody let me bring my bike in, but one guy, he said, you can't bring your bike in, right? I'm really bad. I don't care if you're black or whatever. I said, you're a fucking queer, right? Then I seen him at the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu thing, right? Hanging out. That motherfucker probably kicked my ass, shit. I'm like, you're a fucking queer. Oh, fuck. Oh, well, I never seen a dentist, and, you know, I'm 55, Chet, so when you get 55, let me know how many teeth you got left. Maybe you're lucky and you go to the dentist and get some fake teeth, because some people got fake teeth at 40, right? But I think I did pretty good. Oh, you are? How many teeth you got, Chet? But I did have good teeth once upon a time. All the girls would say, oh, you have perfect teeth, right? I miss those days. I just need cosmetic, right? Halloween's coming up, so I could get some vampire teeth, right? No one. Just get some vampire teeth. Alright, we're gonna do 420. It was a good day at work today, but you know, I can feel my body. What is going on? I'm not used to it, you know. And then, you know how sometimes you get it's like nerve pain or something? Well, oh. So it's not really the best office. You know, it's like at a mall, like a big thing. At least it's shady. I'm gonna go clean up. I haven't showered in a couple days because wearing the same clothes and showering doesn't do anything because you're putting the same dirty clothes on. So tomorrow, it'll be good when I show up to work and my boss can see I'm cleaned up. I still have to shave and everything, and then I'll have some new clothes, right? Can you imagine working for someone and you show up to work wearing the same clothes for 4 days? They're gonna go, what is wrong with you, fool? Right? You don't shower? You don't have any more clothes? And they're nice to me, right? That's all I care about. The other guy was cool, but such an asshole, you know? Like, really take advantage of people. You know, at that motel, they pay $6 a room. They don't even pay minimum wage. So you can imagine what I was working for. Yeah, I was paying like close to $4,000 for that room. Have you ever paid $4,000 in your? Have you ever worked so hard and paid that much money for rent? Because I never have. $4,000. I'm sure I could get a nice fucking place. That's minimum wage. That's not any, you know, skilled trade or anything. That's minimum. I hate to be mean and rude, but I can't smoke with that guy. He's got scabs and all kinds of sores, and it's dirty. Yeah, because I worked, believe it or not, I didn't get a day off for 2 weeks, right? So that's half time, and then it turns into double time, right? So when I first started, I didn't get a day off for 2 weeks. So we burnt me on that. And then he also did the same thing and made me work another 7 days straight, and was lucky enough to get 2 days off the next week. But, you know, you work 7 days in a row, you get double time. On the 6th day, you get half time, like, you know. So, it's California state law. So that's why I couldn't work for him, you know. Work 10, 12 hours and then can't even drink a beer unless I leave the property. Like, are you kidding me? I can't even relax. They're really shitty. Hey, Mark Roberts. Yeah, 30 flame. New Wanda. Yeah, New Wanda. Now, it's kind of sad because, you know, if you do heroin or meth or cocaine, ecstasy, it's a good chance there's fentanyl in it. Yeah. See, America pulled out of Afghanistan because they said, we don't need your opium no more. We get fentanyl straight from China now. They put it in everything. Yeah. Maybe not vitamins, but, you know. Yeah, I ate a hit of ecstasy in Vegas when I was working because I was so tired. Guy goes, "You want some ecstasy?" Say, "Sure." Took me about 3 days to come off that shit, right? I was like, "What the fuck is in here? I don't feel right. Something's weird, right?" 3 fucking days. The next day he goes, "You want another one? Like for free, right?" "No, I don't want another one." You fucking kidding me? But it did help me stay awake so I could work that day. Probably got 3 hours of sleep fucking around on my stream. It's a new thing. You know, probably costs dirt cheap to make. You know, it's so potent, so it goes a long way. You know what I mean? And you know, China, they're a little smart. They said, "Oh, we don't have to, you know, execute you. We'll just we'll just send a bunch of fentanyl over there and see how that works." think they were pulling a lot of heroin out of Vietnam too. Yeah. Opium, should I say. It's a big business. You know what I mean? You wonder why America, they talk about having so many people, not just on meth anymore, but heroin, right? I've been through towns where they don't say meth is so yesterday because of a heroin explosion. Yeah. From kidney disease? Oh, thank you, SJW. If I need to go clean up, that would be cool, or I'd feel better. Hey, throw up. And you know, like right now everything's kind of fun and exciting and brand new and stuff, but once I figure it out, I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do? And I just need to relax for a little while because I am tired from working, and you know, try to stay busy. And it wasn't as hot, but it was hot. So don't want to, you know, work myself out of a job where they go, oh, everything looks great, we won't need you for another week, which would be fine, you know.
Have a good day.
Hey, you too. Thank you. I know. How did she wreck? Well, it's a good thing she fell in the grass because I've hooked 3, maybe 4 things with these handlebars, right? Just the other day, it's like smashed my finger on a trash can, then hit a refrigerator that was in the street, hooked a stupid vine or some shit, a bush or a tree. Well, I heard she's okay. Someone said that she fell on the grass, which is good, but you still could be sore, you know. I felt my finger for 2 days, you know. So, you know, it's dangerous, especially, you know, I still ride a little crazy and fast, so it's a little dangerous. Sometimes you got to watch out for cars, you know, because you're going fast. I'm riding on the other side of the road. When they're making a right turn, they're not looking in my direction at all. They're looking left. I'm here. But the thing about being in Santa, I have calmed down, you know. You know, I wave or something. I don't get pissed and say, hey, asshole, or anything like that, you know. So I don't really have road rage. And, you know, it's kind of weird because even if it's someone's fault, but sometimes it's my fault, right? So let's just say it's someone's fault, whatever. As long as they didn't run me over or something, it's like, smile, you know, smile back, or believe it or not, they're courteous, you know, like go ahead, or they'll go ahead. And, you know, some of those big cities, they're not so nice when it comes to driving. Everyone's in a hurry and all revolves around being in a hurry. So, you slow them down, they're gonna have a fucking cow. It's just a mental way of thinking, I guess, because it's so busy. So I like it where it's a little slower. It's still busy here, but I'll tell you how I know it's not that busy. Have you heard any fucking horns honking? No. I think I've heard one, maybe two since I've been here. You go to LA, you can't even drive, and these motherfuckers are honking their horn. Alright? Me, I'll park it, right? Open up my hood and smoke a cigarette. But go around, and lucky if I don't try to check you. Hey, JR. Well, you know, riding a bike is a lot of work, so we're supposed to go to the bay. I hope she's feeling okay and can actually hang. And the bay is, you know, depending on where it is. I can't ride my bike up all those hills. I have so much stuff in my backpack. I feel like a girl that has a purse, right? It's like, what is it? You gotta carry this shit every fucking day. Like a pain in my fucking ass. Yeah, I hear it's expensive because I hear the Japanese. Hey, Melissa. Yeah, man purse. Except the only thing is, I have more shit in it than a girl has in her purse. You know how sometimes those girls have really big purses? It's like, what the fuck do you put in there? Right? Girls are weird. It's like, oh, I need a purse. It's like, right? So you carry that shit around? That's how you do it? Because I guess they have more junk than us. Right? What is it? We just need a wallet, keys? Well, we just came here and there's a bench, so I just said, fuck it, I'm gonna hang out here. It kind of sucks. You could go down to the creek and you gotta walk down to bring my bike. I don't really know the exact best places, but they do have some water. And I'd rather hang out down there, but there are no benches. You know, there's one bench towards the city, and by that time, they put cement in the creek, so who wants to look at a bunch of cement in the fucking creek? You know? Yeah, I have a backpack, and you know, you would not believe how heavy it is. I don't have my clothes in here still. Look at how heavy it is. All right, imagine having 2 pairs of pants and 2 shirts and some, you know? Yeah, it's fucking heavy. Oh, well, it's heavy right now because of my beer. got beer in there, but you know, all that shit adds up. I think my inner tube alone is about 2 pounds, right? Then I've been carrying this foil around, right? You might think it's not that, but it's just foil. But yeah, it all stacks up. Heinekens are heavy, yeah. Because if I drank 6 Heinekens, I'd go, fuck, I just gained some weight, right? Water is heavy too. I tried running down the Grand Canyon, 8 miles, with about 8 bottles of water. Yeah, no. No. Could not do it. I had to drink that shit and run. Carry all that fucking water. Yes, I do. But, you know, even on the back, it's still going to weigh you down. They said they're $150. So, after tax, you're looking at around $165. So $170. I don't have $170 for saddlebags. Because when I did have money, I bought the rack. I cannot put a rack on my front handlebars unless it's like a Wizard of Oz basket or something. I might be able to do that, but so yeah, the saddlebags were pricey. You're looking at $200, right? But wouldn't it be a breeze? Because you'd rather have it on your ass and not on your back, right? Like on your bike, because it still drags. Because believe it or not, even with my sleeping bag, just my sleeping bag in my tent, right? Like how heavy can that be? Tent's a couple pounds, sleeping bag is a couple pounds. That little bit of weight, if I stop wrong and I lean, my bike will lean. Yeah. I fell into a ditch because I stopped, right? I stopped, this girl was coming and I stopped and I didn't get a grip right? And then my bike leaned and luckily it wasn't a grass, thorn, blackberry ditch, right? It was all grass and shit. And I went like that into the fucking ditch, right? And the girl's so sweet, right? A little too young, right? She's all, oh, do you need some help? Let me help you, right? No, I'm embarrassed as fuck. Are you kidding me? No, I don't need no help. I got this. Oh, fuck. That was just having my tent, my sleeping bag on my ass. It weighs my, that's why I'm so happy I don't have to ride with it, because then now it's light. The rack and the lock add a little bit of weight, but it's fine. Hey, Dr. Cushman. That was bad. Fuck yeah. 4-foot hole. I did it in Vegas with 3-wheelers. Remember how they had 3-wheelers? Right? We're cruising. It goes pretty fast, right? But you can flip it, because I flipped it one time. No, it's not the same thing as flipping a quad, right? I don't know where in the fuck it was, right? See the curb right here, right? It's a drop, right? Like 50 feet or some shit, right? You can't see it because you're riding in the desert and it looks like it just keeps going. And then once you get like to the end, then you see it and you go, oh fuck, it's a drop. But if you don't know the thing and you're going too fast, you go right off that fucking cliff if you don't know where you are. So, land is like that. Even rivers. I almost drove my truck fucking off a thing because someone said, oh, you take this road and it takes you to the river and shit. And I was driving down and it was nighttime. Somehow I saw it. Yeah, the fucking thing just dropped. Right? On the fire road or whatever road it was. And you're like, oh, shoot. He would have got a kick out of there if I would have kept going on in my truck down the fucking hill. He said, "Oh yeah, take this road." Okay, fucker. The road turns into like the end of the world. It just drops. Okay, take that road, huh? Yes, really bad. Hey, Mark Roberts. Yeah, we're working on some Heinekens. I just don't like this office. The thing that I do like, I can sit my butt down, right? Because I've been roaming around or fucking around all day working. But knowing me and knowing the job, it's like I already know. I think it's pretty good. You know, there was this one section of the thing I left a little sloppy because he said, "Hey, fucker, come here. I need you to do this," right? So started doing that. All that shit can wait. This office sucks. No, Oli used to have some really cool, you know, motorcycles and stuff like that. He had one. He had this Moonmobile. They were going to use it to James Bond thing. But for some reason they didn't use it. Well, when I worked at Child's Meadow Resort, they had two Polarises. They had a six-wheeler, right? The weirdest thing ever. You know, with the tailgate, so you could carry all your tools and shit. So 3 wheels on each side, right? Then they had a 4-wheeler, just a regular 4-wheeler, and that one had a little tailgate too, like a little trunk. So I would take both of those out. And then they had an Argo. An Argo has 8 wheels, and you can do circles. It's like a thing for snow. Do a circle. It's got 8 wheels. Goes on the snow. Hey, Princess Tanya. Oh, your sis had kidney cancer? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm not sure what's wrong with me, but I'm old enough. I'm sure my health is not going to be the same as it was when I was young. It's just a matter of time. The older you get, the harder life gets. And the body falls apart and stuff. So cancer is a hard one. Well, I'm sorry about your sister. With duct tape, yeah, I'm feeling like whatever it is going to be a surprise, you know, because we all lose our health when we get older. So it's going to be something, you know, cancer, whatever you shuts down on your body. Heart issues. Okay, yeah. So that's just, and it's so sad, you know. When you're a kid, you're all like, how come? Why? It doesn't make any sense. How come you get old? Why? Why? Right? And then, you know, once you reach over the hill, we all slowly look in that mirror and death creeps a little closer each day, you know? Gorilla Tape is much better. See, I'm wound up. Like this pot, I don't feel like stoned. Sometimes I'm just wound up. The beer, haven't really felt the beer. I'm just starting to feel this, but. Do you guys get wound up when you get off of work? You know me, I like to drink beer and relax, go home and stuff. But does it take you a minute to decompress after work? McDonald's had a joke about the heart needing to be arrested because it's attacking people. The people are fighting daily battles with cancer. You know, one day, you never know, the humans can be smart enough to actually have a cure or find a cure. And I think humans are so evil, if they ever found a cure, they would never fucking share it. Because it would destroy all the pharmaceutical companies, or make a dent, not destroy. Yeah. Alright, Stoic. Hey, pocket change.
Are you having a good day? No, I can tell.
Well, I hope your sister feels better. And I'm sorry to hear that, because sometimes it's just so sad. Because, you know, it's... Hey, Graybeard. Alright, so I found out that I am psychotic. Okay? If these motherfuckers won't let me bring my bike inside there, okay, fuck your store. I ain't gonna go in. I'll go to another one. I don't care if it costs me $5 more, right? Fuck off. What a fucking weirdo, right? If I can't bring my bike inside, then laters. Maybe we should do a stream. Who's nice enough to let me ride my bike in the store like I own it? Who's going to say, hey, cocksucker, you can't bring your bike in there. You need a mask. You smell and look ugly. I have a bike lock. I have 3 of them. But I got to take the seat off. And I got to take my lights off. And then it takes time to lock all 3 locks up. You know? It's easier to go in the store and put 1 lock on it. You know, then you're in the store, everyone can see it. Like, you could try to run away with it, you won't get far, but I don't think people are going to, you know. Hey, 5150. Disorderly conduct. What did you do? You know, I should have did that in Vegas, right? Fucking cunt with judge. All them fuckers. Disorderly conduct. Oh shit, I better shake the spot. They might give me disorderly conduct. Just fucking around right here. Can't bring your bike in the store, right? So but here it seems like a lot of people sit here. It's not a real mall, like, you know. Let's see. I know Montrose, Burbank even has an old, it's like a main street. An outdoor mall. Where do we have one? Oh, I'll tell you. The best outdoor mall that I've seen. It's on Laurel Canyon. It's in Woodland Hills. Yeah. So you go about a mile past Ventura, like from the canyon, and beautiful outdoor mall. Oh, and the Grove. The Grove, Hollywood has an outdoor mall. I think it's stale. You know, I don't think they designed it right. It's not big enough. Something is just like the Grove is so much nicer, I think. You know. And they did a good job in Westminster at the Warner Center. Do you guys have outdoor malls where you live? Like a real nice fancy mall? Or, you know, nice. Doesn't have to be fancy. Okay. Yes, different breed. I'm starting to wind down. Feel better. Just being able to drink, and the beers taste better. For 3 days, beer did not taste good. Hey, Princess Tanya. The outlet mall. Well, it's a good thing you're free now. Look, here's an old Regal. It's a lowrider. Can you see it? Oh, there's two of them. You guys see those lowriders? Seneca? Seneca, is that from Florida? We have Seneca in California. Probably burnt up in the fire. Port 5061, I'm not familiar. San Francisco has that little park and all the things are around, but it's not really a mall. And the Fisherman's Wharf, that's not a mall. But the concept of an outdoor mall, I think, is really neat. Oh, Vegas has some. They have the Outlet Mall, which it's weird because it's so hot. But one's indoors. That's where I'd buy my boots. The other one is outdoors. It looks stale. It's just cement square, just a bunch of stores. It's hot. There's no, like fountain or, there might be one restaurant or something, but mainly a bunch of outlet stores that they give deals on. Oh, it's really nice? Well, that's awesome. What's it called again? The Outlet Mall. Yeah, we have those in Vegas. It might be different. Or we have one outlet mall in Vegas. And I roamed around it. And it was cool. I mean, Vegas doesn't really have a whole lot unless you want to go to the casino. So look, I've been hogging this bench for an hour and no one said anything. Right? Kind of tired, but I should put it in gear. had a good day today, and you know, I'm just breaking in this job, so it's good to talk to my bosses, or my bosses tell me what to do and shit, right? And then they don't bother me, right? Not like this control freak that says, chop chop, jump, you better jump when I say jump. And if I say come here, you better run. That's what he said, right? He didn't say that, but he said, I said come, you did not come. No, what do you mean? I'm off the clock, fucker. Jump how high. I say come, you run. Is that the kind of boss you are? Well, if you were a boss, would you be like that? Or would you just let them do their job, and if they don't know how to do it good enough, then fire them? Christ, grind on my ass. Oh, they dropped the charges? Fuck yeah. I'm sorry you had to go through that. That's awesome, though. Yeah, I would push it. You know what I mean? Say, we'll take it to court. We'll take it to trial. You might have to show up to court 2-3 times. But in the end, all you have to do is just go to court, and if the officer doesn't show up, then case dismissed. Right? If the officer shows up, well, fuck it. Don't go to court again. Make that next court case. Right? I'll tell you why I moved from Humboldt County. Because I had a Canadian goose. And where I lived and worked, it was a bunch of rednecks and, you know, Fish and Game caught me twice. A bunch of rangers, all the cops. They always gave me a free pass. Whatever it is, where the animals, you know, they rescue animals. So if my goose, they take them there, and the lady said, I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll give them back to you, right? That runs the wildlife rescue thing, right? I go to Humboldt County, and Einstein flies away. He doesn't know where it is. So I had to go to the wildlife center. I should have stolen him, right? Federal offense, fuck them. So the hippy dippy cocksucker around here, he said, no, I can't give him back. And the Fish and Game, they were fucked up too, right? Another Fish and Game over there, he said, I never saw him. Another Fish and Game said, I have to take your goose. He said, I have to. The motherfucker let it go right across the street, right? He said, I'm sorry, it's my job. I have to. He said, now don't go get your goose. He let him go across the street in the wild, you know, thing. These cocksuckers, these hippy dippy fuckers, yeah, something's wrong with Humboldt, because you would think that they would be the ones who'd be all like, you know what I mean? So that shows you how the world's fucked up. And I went to court over, my truck got impounded because I missed court. My ducks went to jail. I had to pick them up at the dog pound because I got 2 ducks, right? So my ducks went to jail. Had to pay a ridiculous amount of money to get my truck and all that shit, right? All they wanted was money. They wanted about $1,500 to make it all go away. I'm going to court. Well, you know, if you don't take this deal, just probation or something, we're going to fuck you. Pretty much, that's what he said. And I kept asking one and telling everyone my story. And I could never find anyone to take their side. So who's going to prosecute me? So I said, I want to take it to the box. I told him I'd take the deal, right? This is the funniest shit ever. I said, okay, yeah, I'll take it. Walked into court and said, no, I don't want that deal. I want to take it to trial. You can crucify me. You can torture me to death, give me life, put a bullet in my brain. Yeah, fuck you, right? Yeah. Case dismissed. Yeah. You mean it took 13 months and then you kicked me out of your courtroom like you're doing me a favor? Yeah. The answer was $1. So you got to push it. $51.50. You know, Because otherwise they're going to give you a hard time. You have to pay all this, and you might miss work, and then you already went to jail. So what is it going to do, right? You already went to jail. So, what charges? So after that, it was not like the woman thing, not like Jaded and all that, right? Like pure, total fucking hate, right? Like just had no love for humans. I hate them all, right? Learn how to respect women, but sometimes that's how it works. And then now, the world and history, you know, the world can be, you know, not so kosher at times. So, who knows? You know, you might think all those movies are crazy. We might just be in one. I would go to that one outdoor, it wasn't really an outdoor mall, was it? You know, my Home Depot, then the Petco, and then Wally World, and Best Buy. It's kind of like this place. I don't consider it an outdoor mall. Everything's kind of here, but it's not, you know, like someplace where you can chill out like this and really relax. She's a cute girl, but I just signed her on. She's looking at me. I don't know if she's homeless or... This is my third beer. Shoot, I'm getting drunk now. Well, I feel better. I'm winding it down. I need to smoke some more pot because it really gets stoned. So, a little bit. So what should we do? What should we do? I have to go shower. And then, you know, my schedule is once I get off work, I go drink and find a spot where I can chill. If I get cleaned up, then maybe Rosie will go out. I'm gonna roam around somewhere. This guy, he got a frame like Rosie's. I haven't rid Rosie's bike, right? And I'm scared too, because I know I could just take it for a test ride, right? I never rode a bike like that. It was weird, right? Sometimes I get a little iffy. Yeah, you know, I like to drink in public. It's a new office, you know, sometimes like the train station or the church, you know, those are really nice. The one with the baby caterpillar, Giotti's, is really good. So it's just a little out of the way. The creek is nice. I just haven't found the right spot. And plus, I had to come here first. That was my first goal. So, you know, try to clean up. But I have to get a razor. I don't want to go in here if they won't let me bring my bike. I'll go somewhere else. Right? Is that retarded? Right? Because technically, you're not supposed to bring your bike inside the store, right? But me, I feel privileged because I've been doing it for so long, and then some people will be like, whatever, I got special valet, right? Especially in those casinos, those fancy ones in Las Vegas, I'd park it inside, right? You never heard anyone on the speaker going, that person that tied his bicycle up to, check-in lobby, please get your bike and get the fuck out of here. Never heard that shit. But different days, valet or something. You can't do that. You can't park here. You can't go inside. It's like, oh, but you can. So that's why I get a kick out of it, because do you know how like the rush you get, like running inside and then parking in the Venetian or fucking, somewhere not outside all the other valet, right? No. Well, let's see here. Seems like everyone's dying, so I better behave and not be such a jerk off. Hey, Smelly Cat, Lukewarm, Stoic, Heelys, yeah. See, we need to get the patent, right? We could pretend we're Chinese, and we just have a Chinese address, right? And then we'll make them for adults, right? Not just for kids, but for adults, right? We'll just steal it like the Chinese, and then we'll pretend, or we could say we're half Chinese now, right? So, right? And then we could make them for people, not just kids, right? Because I can't do it. What? I have to go in the time machine and then be 2 feet tall or something? How am I going to do it? How am I supposed to do it? I guess we'll go get cleaned up. I guess I'm lazy because, working. I'm not really in the mood to go on a 10, 15 mile journey and then come back, ride back. But you never know. Usually after a couple beers, then I get some energy and I'm like, all right, let's get on it. We need to dip out because the lady looking at me crazy on the speaker, right? Whoever has a bike in the store, you please come get your bike and get the off the land, right? And then so I'm trying to get some toothpaste and a toothbrush, right? Real quick. And then it didn't take like half a minute, right? Whoever has a bike in the store, please can move your bicycle and get the off the land, right? And I was like, oh fuck, I'm out of here. Let's go. They never did that in the casino, believe it or not. So I think it's just the manager or whoever runs the thing. They're do-gooders. They're such do-gooders. Like, if they saw a crime happening, they wouldn't do a fucking thing. They'd call the cops because they're such do-gooders. That's what separates us. I may not be whatever, but sometimes. I'm like, fuck, I haven't even made it down one fucking aisle. What do you, it's like, And then didn't even get to the second aisle. By the time I made the corner, Wednesday, please. It's like, all right, here, let me spare you the drama. I'll just get the fuck off the land so you know. And Humboldt County is really like that with the mask. Like here, some people go, can you? But they're a little more, you know, over there, it's like the Nazis, right? Like, they're yelling at you because you don't have a mask on or some shit. Like, who does that? Right? They act like that. Like, they're scared of whatever. And it's a trick because, you know, I don't know why it's like that. They're like, you know what I mean? There's a certain way to ask something like, you know, excuse me, sir, you need a mask or something. You know, instead of like, not literally like, hey fucker, can you put your mask on? But it's pretty much the same tone. Right? It's like, that mask isn't going to save you from a cold. Just in case you didn't know. If you would go back to high school and learn high school biology 101, yeah, I think you can learn it all over again. You need a special mask. Yeah. You know, like the military or the astronauts or some shit. And it's funny because everyone wears them. It's like we're all brainwashed. So how easy can it be for them? You know what I mean? I get it if you cough, but I see 50 people do. I don't see anyone coughing or have flu-like symptoms. You know, if it's a pandemic, you're going to notice. You're going to take notice. I'm trying to take notice. See, nothing out of the normal. So with all this new, you know, nanotechnology and biotechnology, it's like God only knows what they're fucking shooting in you. And then they said it's a cure. There is no cure, right? So the cure, technically, it makes you not human anymore because it alters your DNA. So whatever humans have, it's not like you're born, it's altered, like synthetic, or whatever it is. Could be like the same thing, but different. So that's why I'm cautious, because I don't believe everything I hear, everything I read, everything I see on TV or whatever it is. All I know is in the moment, face to face, right here, you know, whatever it is. You know, people can be very manipulating. Like, have you ever watched a soap opera or some shit, right? When I was young, my girl, she watched this shit, right? Every day, right? So there was a time I wasn't working, so I'd watch that shit too, right? You're like, what the fuck? You went to acting school, or is it natural? You're so, like, remind me of streamers or something, right? Very catty. A drama factor or some shit. What's up, Skylar? S tier. How's it going? I'm chilling out. I was a little wound up, and now I'm gonna go clean up, and then I guess we'll put it in gear. There's not a whole lot going on here. I think there's a Goodwill around here, and I was just so happy that one store let me in with my bike. So I was like, I'm just gonna go here and it's cheaper. But for the amount of money that I bought these pants for, I probably could have got some Levi's maybe. It could have been $5 more. I'm not sure how it works because every Goodwill is different. Some are like Goodwills, others will want $20 for a pair of used Levi's. Yeah, so some mark up the price, some are still like a community non-profit charity thing. You know, some are not. Like in LA, no. A little different. They mark it up. And then I noticed a lot of times they have new stuff. You know, like new pillows, new blankets, new towels, all this stuff. I saw a lamp. Oh my God, I fucked up. I didn't get it. It's horrible. So I don't know if they have anything. I think the price might drop a little. But I haven't really looked at my art because I have no place to do it. But would love to make something. Oh, look at this guy set up. He's got 2 kayaks on his Subaru. Fucking A. Me, I'm hoping I'm a 34. When I was doing my road trip, I didn't eat too much, so I dipped down and I started looking like a drug addict. And I was like, fuck, I'm down, like, and it was just from not eating. But now I've been eating, so, you know, gained a little bit of weight, so I'm thinking. That's the one thing, if I work or I have money, I'll eat. But my dumbass was buying firewood and Heinekens and cigarettes instead of eating. Yeah, for days. Like 1 meal a day or something. All right, let's see. We want to go in a new direction today. The north side, I roamed around there 3 years ago. There was nothing out there. It's all that way. Or it could be that way or towards the beach. But it's still, you know, a good 10, 15 miles. Because the outskirts of Santa Rosa Butte. Alright, we're gonna dip out. We're gonna go get something, or go get cleaned up. Alright, hold on there, hold on. So this store I went to, we have one in downtown LA, right? And that's how I know that, like, I could have bought a t-shirt for $1. The one I bought was $5, but I could have got like just a regular brand new t-shirt for $1. The pants, you know, I'm more Levi's. For some reason, I just was desperate and I didn't care about the brand. But usually, I'm very anal. I just want Levi's or Wranglers or something like that. Maybe some Dickies, but other than that. And then they had one in Vegas, which I never went to. But I remember, you know, because I'm from LA. Oh, I got my lock on backwards. So I don't think there's a Home Depot. You know, I'd rather drink in a Home Depot parking lot than wherever the fuck I am right now. So look, my pants, they're called Riot Empire, right? Riot Empire? What kind of pants are those? Those are like bootleg. Do you know what Riot Empire? Have you ever had a pair of Riot Empire jeans? I hope they fit. Let's find out. All right, let's roam around a little bit. I'm gonna move my seat down. All right. That's what we need is shower power, shower power, shower power. A little windy. So this restaurant looks pretty good. I had never noticed it before. We got the bar across the street, but I have to clean up my crows. My crows are dancing in the wind. Mama crow, what are you doing? Whoa, look, they're dive bombing. They found this one little pocket of wind right here. Oh, you can't see them. Fuck, they're all dive bombing.